Well, howdy. Today we're going to talk about how to grow Swiss chard in an AeroGarden. And this is my grow. These seeds are about a week in and they've germinated. And what I want to show you, these are Swiss chard seeds. The variety I'm growing is called Rainbow. So it's supposed to have multiple different colored stems. Now the thing about these seeds is they are compound seeds. They are not just one plant. There can be 3 or 4 individual plants in each seed. And you can probably see some of these have more than one plant growing out of them. So I'm using Root Riot plugs. These are seedling plugs, and they're kind of like a peat kind of substance, and they're great for rooting plants, and they fit real nice into the holes in my AeroGarden harvest. So that's what I use to seed all my plants. I use my plugs instead of the baskets, and they insert nicely into the holes, and the media in there keeps them nice and moist, so the seeds germinate really well. The thing about them is they have a hole in the top, so it's real easy to plant any seeds, any kind of seeds that you might want. You're not stuck with just what AeroGarden offers in their baskets. And so it gives you a lot more flexibility. So basically, what I'm doing in here is I'm using TPS1. It's a 1-part nutrient, and that's what I'm feeding these with. And so right now they're not getting a whole lot of feed because they just sprouted. Ordinarily seedlings have all they need in the seed until they start to get their second true set of leaves. Then it's time to fertilize lightly. Anyway, that's what I'm using, and let's see if we can maybe zoom in a little bit on these plants. So multiple tops in each one. Two of them look like they're red. The other two, I'm not sure what they're going to be. I'm not really concerned too much about the color, but I thought it would be interesting to grow one that had multiple colored stems. So, you know, if you are not familiar with Swiss chard, it's basically a beet without the root. So it's the same as far as the seeds. You couldn't tell them apart. The only difference between this and a beet is that it won't grow a beetroot. As far as taste goes, if you like beet greens, you'll love Swiss chard. If you've never tasted beet greens or chard, it's good. It's really good. And I like it better than spinach. So, and the other thing about this is spinach is kind of like a once and done. This stuff you can keep on harvesting side branches and it'll continue to grow, so you get a longer harvest from it, and that's another good point. Now I don't know how long these are going to take till harvest, but I would imagine it shouldn't be too long before I can harvest some chard. And in the meantime, we'll wait for these to grow up, and then I'll update a little bit later on. Alright, take good care of yourselves. Happy gardening. Don't forget, keep it green. Alright, bye-bye.